Right, we've got section 4.2, increase and decrease by a given percentage, working on page 46 to 47, going straight into grade C, and there's nothing higher at this stage just yet. So I want to go to question 8, because it's one of these ones you have to think about. There's an obvious, seemingly obvious answer, which is so wrong you can't believe. I'll read it to you. Question 8, the cost of visiting a zoo is £10 before it goes up by 5%. In the first week after the increase, the zoo gives a 5% discount. And Sunita says the cost will go back up to the old price. Do you agree? Explain your answer. So here's the situation. We've got £10. Where are we now? We've got £10, and that's the price of getting to the zoo. And before it goes up by 5%, they take a discount of 5% first, then add on 5%. We get the same answer. Well, let's just try it, shall we? If we take away 5%, we're actually going to retain 95% of the original price. So here we go. £10 times 0.95, so multiplier. That means I've decreased by 5%. Will clearly give me £9.50. Even I can see that. Don't need a calculator. And now I'm now going to add on the 5%, and according to Sunita, that should get me back to £10. Well, let's take a look. So I've now got £9.50, got a discount, and now I want to add on 5%. So I'll multiply by 105, so that's 1.05. Let's see what we get, shall we? So £9.50 multiplied by 1.05, that's adding the 5% on, and the zoo will charge 9.975. In other words, approximately £9.98p. Is it the same? No, it's not. Clearly we're a couple of pence short, although it would seem almost logically that if you take off 5% and then add on 5%, you should get back to the original £10. You do in fact not. And in terms of an examination, that's how you show the explanation. And then as a conclusion to show the explanation, you can say £9.98 is less than £10. Is that alright? Less than a tenner, therefore it's not the same. Next question. What did I want to do there? I've done that one. I want to do question 10, and because they use the word depreciates. Listen to this. I've got my book right here. Okay, that's the book. It says a new car costs £12,500. Let me just write it down here. £12,500. I can afford to go large. Got loads of space. And then its value depreciates by 8% each year. How much will it be worth when it is 3 years old? Now, if I'm depreciating, I think I write the word here, depreciates. That means goes down in value, as opposed to appreciates. I think it's 2p's. If not, correct me and forgive me. That goes up in value. Alright, so it's like if these are money terms. Depreciates goes down in value, appreciates goes up in value. Again, if I've got my spelling wrong, I'll check it, but I won't redo the video, not for that. Alright, so depreciate in value by 8%. So here I go. 12,500. If I'm going to depreciate by 8%, there we go, 8% down, then I'll still retain 92% of my original price. So I'll take my 12,500 multiplied by 0.92, and that's the value it's worth after 1 year. Now I can do this 3 times, get an answer there, then do it again, 0.92, get an answer there, then do it again, 0.92, get an answer there, then I can see the final price after 3 years. Well, if we're trying to go for a higher level here, let's try and be smart. I multiply by 0.92 once, twice, 3 times. Now if you can study that progression there, you multiply by 0.92 first year, second year, third year, that will give us the value after 3 years. As you can see, you're multiplying each time by a number less than 1, therefore the value would decrease in proportion every single year. You can actually write it like this, which is even more sweeter, more elegant. 0.92 to the power of 3, and as you can see, that 3 must represent these 3 years. Now we can pick up our calculator we can put in 12,500 multiplied by 0.92. I'm going to raise that to the power of 3. I've got my Q button there. Bam, here it is. I simply can't believe that. Yes, I'm missing a 0. Do it again. 12,500, that 0 didn't come out, times 0.92 to the power of 3. That's better. Still, £9,733.60. That 0 is important. It's not shown on the calculator, but for the quality of written communication mark, you need to have that 0 to show you've understood money, and not just follow your calculator blindly. So there it is. It's gone down and down and down after 3 years, and taking off 8% each time, we're down to £9,733. Please study this. I did it a bit quickly, and do check the spelling on appreciates. Now this one, I've put the questions down the bottom there to cover up some of these beautiful boats there, and I've got some nice blue space at the top there. Now this is question 12. I really fancied it. It's one of these ones where there's lots going on. Anyway, Abdul, he wants to buy a telly. He sees these 3 special offers and he's going to make some decisions. Right, he's got special offer in green, buy this telly in yellow, and there's a spring sale in orange. Which offer is cheapest? Well, we don't know until we work them all out. So we're trying to do it as compact as possible. So this is the special offer deal. I'm going to try and get it in this page here. Right, usual price is £589, and we're going to go 25% off. Okay, let's take this money. 25% off, that gives me a multiplier of 0.75, because 75% of the value is still there. Let's work it out. Times that. That gives me a value of £441.75. So that gives me that, and that's that one sorted. Next one, buy this telly for £100 deposit up front. This is called buy this TV, so that's the second one, and it's 12 monthly instalments of £35. In other words, here's £100 in cash, and then every month for 12 months for the year I've got to pay £35. So let's do it in one step. So I've got £100 up front plus 12 lots of £35. Alright, so let's just do that now. Go £100 plus 12 times 35. That's going to cost me, because I've just worked it out, £520. So buy this telly is not the best deal so far. At the moment, special offers winning. Let's try and get the last one done there, then we'll make a comparison. Now, in the spring sale, let's call it spring sale, shall we? Wherever that is. The usual price is £549 and 20% off. So here I go. It's a very easy step. Put down the price of the telly before any reduction, and then in order to have 20% off, I retain 80% of my original value. In other words, 0.8. Then don't need to put the 0 there, but let's make it look like it was 80, and just do the calculation. That's 20% off, so it's 549 multiplied by 0.8 gives us, I think we have a winner, £432.20. Again, that doesn't show on the calculator. Quality of written communication, you better put it in there or lose a mark. Okay, so that's it. So the best deal is, the best buy is the spring sale, and let's write it in black now. So here we have the cheapest, put the word cheapest there. And I won't write this down, but it says, why might Abdul choose one of the other offers? Well, he may not be able to afford to pay £439.20 in one go. He may prefer to spend more money but put only £100 up front and then pay in small instalments. So simply, he may not be able to afford that amount of money, but he'll be happy to pay a lot more in the long run, but just pay in small monthly instalments like that. 12 lots of £35 on top of 100, and that's the only other reason really. Okay, I'm going to stop there, and these